Good morning. Welcome back, or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. I think I lost the music there. So last day of strength. Yeah, I've loved it. I've loved strength. I've loved the belt when we've used it. I've loved the weights. Yeah, I'd love to hear how you got on. I'm loving the photos of the different full moons. Well, full moon is tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock Irish time, but full moons all over Europe, Croatia, I think it's Spain, Cordoba. Yeah, very nice. Today we're moving back into Swan, that squeeze backwards with one arm, and then the gliding forward and that sense of length through your arm. We're going to do them in lunges. So start actually on the floor, and then we're going to work up and then come back down again. So it'll be a bit like the wave: floor, standing, floor again. So come, rest on the floor. So knees are bent, feet are flat on the floor. And just land, arrive in, have a sense of the floor beneath you. Nice. And then just sway your knees from side to side. And as you do that, just feel that there's a pulling or a dragging or a movement through the torso that's spiraling your guts, more or less. And there's this feeling of spiraling. And as I spiral, I'm slowing the movement down a little bit and creating a little bit of resistance in my belly, which gives me more sensation of that spiraling. And as you travel, just feel how now, as I move, I feel all the muscles of my belly gliding. And I can feel the contents, the organs in my belly gliding. How is it for you as you glide from one side to the other? Nice. And draw your right knee up towards you, squeeze it in, hug it deeply down. Really pulling your thigh deep towards your chest. Nice. And then lengthen that right leg long and then reach your arms overhead and stretch really long and feel like you're almost yawning into that. Reaching, lengthening, and then bend your knee, squeeze your knee up onto your chest. And then lengthen long and find that yawny, reachy feeling again. Bend your knee, squeeze your knee up onto your chest. And then lengthen your arms long, reaching long. Nice. Change. Draw your left knee up onto your chest, squeeze it in. And then as you lengthen long, see if you can find that yawny kind of stretch where it feels very satisfying in the deep of your belly. Bend your knee, squeeze your knee up towards you, and lengthen long. Bend your knee, squeeze your knee up towards you, lengthen long. Nice, last one. Bend your knee, squeeze your knee up towards you. Bring both feet to the floor. We're going to do the same with zoomies. So first off, we'll warm up the spine. So roll up along your spine, squeeze your bum, push your hips forward, and then roll down along your spine. And as you move, find that sense of the dynamic engagement of your body into different shapes and gestures. As I move, can I deepen my breath into my belly? Nice. So bend your elbows, interlock your fingers if you wish, and draw your right elbow to your right knee. And then lengthen long, lifting your bum off the air, reach your arms overhead. Bend your knee, squeeze your elbow towards your knee, and then reaching long, stretch long through your arms, long through your legs. Bend your knee, long. How would you get really deep and I use the word satisfied, but it just feels like I'm really engaging with something that feels like strength or connection in my body. One more time. Nice. Other side. Bend your knee, left elbow, left knee. Reach your arms long. Reach your leg long. Bend. Long. I have Bear in today. I don't know why. She's hanging out over on the yoga side. Usually she just sleeps in her bed. Long. One more time. Bend your knee. And long. Nice. Both feet to the floor. Pause. Nice. So if you do have your belt handy, grab it. If you don't worry. So grab your belt, wrap it around the right foot, and then bending your right knee, draw your right knee down towards your chest, but have your foot up towards the ceiling. So my right foot is facing the ceiling and it's directly above my knee. And then I'm going to soften and deepen into my belly. And then I'm going to expand my breath lower and lower into the hip and almost try and lift my thigh with my breath. If you want, you can lengthen your left leg long, pausing there, leg is long, and you're pulling your right foot deeply down towards you. Great. And then let the left leg travel. So draw the left knee up so it bangs into your left elbow. And then lengthen long. Draw your knee up. And as you do this, have that feeling again of moving through honey or deeply. It's like a contracting, lengthening that's happening. So it's a connected feeling of leg. So it's like I'm pushing something away as I lengthen, but then I'm slowing something down as I come back. So there is this awareness of the two directions in the leg, in the movement of my leg. Nice. Pause, leg long, point into your left toes, and then draw a circle with your left leg. How big of a circle can you draw? Really go big. My jaw is trying to help the circle. So interesting. And then circle in the other direction. My leg clunks if I make the circle too big in that direction. So I'm staying smaller than the clunk. Nice. Change. Hold on to the belt on the left side. Bend your left knee. Right foot to the floor. And just pull your knee down towards you in the beginning and breathe down into your belly. Let it settle. Let it deepen. Nice. And then draw your right knee up towards you and lengthen your right leg long and strong and just feel that. What changes in your left leg when you lengthen into the right leg? Nice. And then let your right leg travel, having resistance in the muscle in both directions. So as you push your leg long, you're pushing a stone away from you. And then as you draw your knee towards you, you're slowing something down in its transit towards you. So there's a sense of really deeply engaging with a slow contracting muscle in both directions. Nice. Lengthen your leg long, point into your toes, draw a big circle with that right leg. Nice. Circle in the other direction. Super awesome. Cool. Pause. Bend your knee. Bring both feet to the floor. Just rock your knees from side to side. Super duper. So roll over, come up to your downward dog. Finding your downward dog, connecting in. Have a bit of a wiggle. How do you connect into the full of you in this moment? Nice. And so bring both knees to the floor and then step your right foot forward between your two hands. Lengthen your back leg and turn your back foot at a 45-degree angle. Begin by bringing your right elbow to your right knee and then rise up. Nice. And so just feel that elbow to your knee and then rise up. Elbow to your knee. Don't let the angle of your knee change as you rise up. So what I was doing in the beginning was as I rose, my leg was straightening a bit. So now I'm going to challenge myself that as I lift my torso, my leg stays at the same angle. Just feel that. How would you keep your leg steady as you rise? Cool. So yesterday we were doing swan diving. So draw your left elbow back and draw it back towards the midline behind you, but also down, and feel that your shoulder blade and the back of your shoulder, I can feel a squeeze in and a folding in my back. You know, I can feel the my back crinkling as I pull my shoulder and elbow down. And then glide forward with that left arm and reach as far as you can forward. But I'm also going a little bit over towards the right because that connects the deep line of my body as I go. Okay? Pull your elbow back. And then gliding forward as far forward as you can, over towards the right. And I have this sense of really leaning into the full line of the left side of my body. Pull your elbow back, last one. And then gliding forward and around the corner. Pause there. My baby finger is turned towards the ceiling. My thumb is face down. For me, that gives me more length into that left arm. Cool. Both hands to the floor. Step back, downward dog. And just feel, connect. Maybe there's a difference between your two legs. Nice. Drop your knees to the floor. Step your left foot forward. Lengthen your back leg. Turn it at a 45-degree angle. Bring your left elbow to your left knee. Rising up. And again, in the first few times, I'm letting the left leg straighten a little bit. And now, lean into my knee. I'm going to keep the left leg at the same angle when I rise. So my legs become much more stable as I rise and as I drop. Nice. Rising up, and then pull the right elbow back and feel the folding into the flesh of your back. I feel like this deep wrinkling that feels really yum. And I'm pulling my elbow back towards behind me and down. I'm really at this juicy full range there. Nice. And then elbow to your knee. Glide the right hand as far forward as you can. My baby fingers towards the floor. No, my baby fingers towards the ceiling. Thumb is face down. And then I'm over a little bit towards the left as I do that. Gliding back. Squeeze deeply. And then forward, long. Actually, it doesn't really matter if your hand is face down or face up. They're both really good, actually. So as you wish, which way do you turn your hand for you? One more time. And we're going to pause, squeeze, and then lengthen. My head is over towards over the left knee, and it's even a little bit behind the left knee because I'm leaning into a deep line in my belly, a deep line in my chest. Straighten into that right leg a little bit more. Nice. Hands come down. Step back.
Downward dog. Create length and connection. Pause. Super. So step your right foot forward. Either drop your knees to the floor, step your foot forward, or swing your leg up and then step your foot forward. Turn your back foot at a 45-degree angle, rising up. So we're going to do both. So lift both arms up towards the ceiling and the backs of my hands are towards each other. And then pull your elbows down and see if you can get a double crinkle in your back so that your elbows are really back, really down. And I can feel like the flesh on my back moving as I do that. Nice. And then reaching up, dive slowly forward. Pull your elbows back, swan, and then dive, slowly coming as far forward as you can with both hands. So it's really loaded into the pelvis, this, really loaded into your back. So really decide based on sensations how deeply you go. One more time. Nice. Keep that length. Drop your hands to the floor. Super. And then just begin to move your front leg. Move your pelvis. Move your lower back. How would you wiggle into this? Move into your spine. Lengthen into that back leg. Nice. Step back. Downward dog. Pause. Nice. Last of the lunges. Either drop your knees to the floor to step your left foot forward or reach your left foot up towards the ceiling and then step it forward. Turn your back foot at a 45-degree angle. Rise up. Keep your front knee deeply bent. Try and keep that same angle in the front leg. Reach your arms up. Back of your hands are together. Pull your elbows down. Squeeze them back and towards each other. Feel the folding or the wrinkling of your back. Gliding up and slowly dive forward. So I have to go really slowly on this side because it meets some really deep places in my hip. Finding your distance based on sensation. And one more time. Keeping that length, drop your hands down. Nice, and then wiggle. Wiggle with your leg forward. How would you move your legs, your pelvis? What movement is available here in this shape? Nice. Turn your toes towards the right side of your mat. And then just move. Bending one knee, bending the other. Turning, twisting. Maybe sliding your hands closer to one side as you move. And then the other. Maybe changing the angle of your feet. Maybe sitting your bum down. Nice. Come sit on your mat. Legs are long out in front of you. How lovely. Just wiggle your toes. Nice. Point your toes. And then roll your feet in a big circle. And then in the other direction. Nice. So bring your hands forward in front of you and then bring both hands towards the left, Bring your right hand to the front of the left shoulder. Look over your left shoulder. Swing your hands forward. And then both hands to the right. Swing. Turn. Swing. Turn. Nice. So then another way of doing that same movement is wrap your arms around each other. So you're hugging yourself, and then turn towards the right. And then turn towards the left. So you're just finding the twist in your own torso. Change the cross of your arms. Twist. And twist. Nice. Cool. If you have your weight, grab your weight. Do the same thing. Twist towards the right. Twist towards the left. How would you connect to your deep lower belly as you do this? Nice. Bring your weight as far to the right as feels wholesome. As far to the left as feels wholesome. Let it touch the ground. Nice. Tuck your weight in beside you and just round forward. Maybe get rid of your weight. Get rid of your weight. And just reach forward towards your feet. Wiggle a bit into your back. And as you wiggle into your back, have that real sense of moving. So I'm moving like we did earlier when we were doing the wing and then dive. So it's like the dive. So I'm reaching with one hand and then reaching with the other hand. And that pulls my whole side of my back forward. And then the other one. Maybe twist. Draw one shoulder forward. Draw the other shoulder forward. Maybe arching and rounding. Arching and rounding. And just wiggle. Try and roll your belly in a circle wherever you are. So the trick is, if you can't move, then you've gone too far. So if I'm really deep down, then I can't roll my belly, and then that's not as interesting for the body. So find a place where you can move still. Nice. Come lie on the floor. And just land, soles of your feet together, knees apart. Slow down the insides of you. Just bringing awareness and presence in. Notice what happens. Oh, wonderful. Nice. That was gorgeous. Yeah, I really, really love that. So I will see you all on Sunday morning. So today it's Friday, today is Thursday, so we have Friday and Saturday off, and then we're back off for a Sunday yum of powerful. Yeah, I'm looking forward to my intention is to really expand into the places that I make myself small in. I just wanna be fully me.
And so where do you want to be powerful? It's not on the outside, it's really deeply on the inside that we'll be journeying. That's my intention. And I will bring you all along with me. And so thanks for joining me. It's been such a deep and powerful and wonderful, strengthening, connecting month for me, and so deeply resourcing in so many ways. So thanks for joining me. Thanks for being here. It really really deepens and fills my morning with such joy, having this tribe and community of people who send me photos of the moon. So thanks, and I'll see you all Sunday morning for an epic beginning of Powerful. Thanks. Ciao, ciao. Bye.